Hey everyone, today we got a new review, and today we got M60 loading duck. Sharing this replay on our Discord, which you can do the same. You can join my Discord and share it on replay section, and every Sunday all of us watching it for free. Every single person got option to share one replay for free without spamming. Only one replay, please. And that's it. That's all what you actually have to do. So we're playing today M60 with the massive, beautiful shell velocity of 1,590 alpha, which has also the premium rounds, mind-blowing 350 heat rounds, and still 1,200 shell velocity, which is also amazing. And obviously you got high explosions with 53 and 480 alpha. And this map is perfect for this tank, trust me. And the gentleman over here, I can tell you, he knows what he's doing. He's taking quite good position. He's not over pushing. He's not pushing the hill. Sniping in the middle. He knows he got spotted from, let's say, G6, G7, something like that. So there's a light tank, obviously LC. He knows he's getting spotted, so he's picking from the left side, so he can actually have a shot on Leopard 1. But, well, the shots are missing, and I'm not surprised actually because of his setup. And his setup is quite interesting in my opinion for open maps. I would actually not choose this kind of setup. This setup I would keep it for, well, you guess. Yes, exactly. City maps, Rhymer, HP, and vents. I would definitely use for city maps because this tank have a great, good mobility. Not quite actually, quite great mobility. Quite great accuracy as well, but this setup, as you can see, well, HP or hardening, Rhymer and vents, I would keep for city maps because that would be more than enough. But for open maps, I would go for verticals, Rhymer and vents. Maybe that would help me with the shots to Leopard and I would hit that. Or even instead of verticals, I would go for improve aim. Judge me, I don't care. I love it. Reduce the reduce the dispersion. You increase the chance to actually hit the long range shots. And obviously M60 is one of the best used to be snipers before Leopard, and I think so M60 is still a really great tank in my humble opinion, and one of my favorite tanks in the game because first of all he looks amazing. It's American, and you got a great gun handling, great DPM, great gun handling, and looks really good, especially with the 3D camo if you are capable or was capable to get it. But anyway, he's sitting in this position and I understand why, because he's top tiers like Super Conqueror, and there was one more guy who died for no reason in the K3 position. They pushed there. That was a quite strange choice to push there while having enemy top tiers FV215B. I think so that was a small mistake. Also on top of that he had a tier 9 Type 68, which is also great tank in the hold down. But all this kind of situation, I think so it was great for Mr. Loading Duck, because obviously he lost the hill, so what he have to do, just snipe and expect that his ally is gonna spot for him, and he's straight away rotating from the C5 position where there's also Type 68 camping for no reason. Really weird in my humble opinion situation where all the hold down tanks could actually play in a great position, but they decide to push the other flank, and on top of that they had a BZ-176 platoon of 2 of them, which understandable. They tried to push the hill, but that was a mistake because it was a tier 10 matchmaking, and yeah, they get a little bit shredded, I would say. But once again, they're spotting, they're giving a spot for Mr. M60 player, and what he have to do, just sit in the back and load those massive 350 heat rounds for enemy. And once again, this tank you can get as well, basically for free, in my opinion. You just need to grind the bones, and you can buy that tank for 15,000 bones. I mean, the amount is huge. For that amount you can buy a free bone equipment, obviously, but the tank is having a huge potential in matchmaking. And if you're a sniper, If you like to play in the background, if you like to snipe, if you don't like to brawl, this tank is perfect. Although there's obviously 121B, who is more likely a brawler tank because he got more armor, turret armors, and this one is not one of them. This one, as you can see, is quite green, right? You can side scrape, accidentally ricochet, but frontally, that is against 390 alpha of his own penetration, 268, and it is quite green, right? And if you love the 350 heat rounds, you basically don't try to tank. Try. Trust me, don't try. You can try, maybe RNG gonna be in your side, but imagine that's a Leopard, right? That's the way you have to play. Before, it was #1 Leopard, if you understand what I mean. Now Leopard is #1. M60 is still behind, but it's very close to Leopard. For me, it's the same level. So yeah, in this kind of map, this is the best play with M60, and this gentleman doing really great job. He's supporting his allies who actually lost the hill. Obviously, makes sense why, because he's top tier and plus platoon mate decide to push the other flank, and even that they still lose the flank which one they were trying to push, and on top of that, that was a tier 8 matchmaking. So it's a quite dodgy situation, but as I mentioned, that is a perfect situation for M60 player. But this gentleman, once again, he knows what he's doing. He's just sitting on the back with his massive DPM. He's gonna try to farm everyone, and that 350 heat rounds. The best point is that like 400-500 meters range, you just need to aim and penetrate. And definitely I would play identically the same as he did. Maybe I would sit in the beginning of the game in the 2 or E3 position because of my top tier Super Conqueror and the tier 9 Type 68 who were pushing the J line, H line. So I would try to support them. Obviously that would be probably a bad choice, and the B4 position in very beginning was perfect. Actually C4 or C5, but so far this game got a 5,000 out of it and 400 resistance, and enemy lost the light tank. We still got a batch at 12T, which is once again amazing. He's trying to commit and support the allies from other flank, so we are kind of safe, and enemy doing huge mistake. They keep picking, and what we have to do, just keep farming, right? Although obviously a platoon of BZ176 against tier 10s are still in the game. Yeah, what a big surprise, right? I mean, tier 8s. I mean, probably tier 10s was really bad in the game, that they couldn't kill those 2 tier 8s. I mean, well, anyway. We're gonna try to push forwards, as far I will understand, or I will do. He's pushing in quite good timing. I would do the same, honestly, and this gentleman is really good in the game, and he knows what he's doing, and M60 probably he likes as well because he put really good camo. I honestly love this camo. It's, if I'm not mistaken, it's from Clan Ward Reward camo, and looks amazing. Tell me down below in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think so it is. I don't remember, I had this camo for a very long time ago, but once again I mentioned before, this baby looks really decent if you actually have a 3D camo, which once again was released long time ago. Man, I'm getting old. Everything is long time ago. That's bad. Anyway, 350 hit rounds, shredding IS-3 Chew like nothing. He had no chance to stand. Now Vipera, one of the, I would say even most armored tier 8 tank destroyers slash heavies, getting shredded as well like nothing. Tell me that I'm wrong, but honestly Vipera is very, very strong heavy tank, let's say like that. It's not tank destroyer, it's assault, yeah, tank destroyer, but at the same time it's just tank destroyer. So he's getting shredded in the middle of open for no reason. Instead of that, he could also push on the hill with Vipera, and that will be a big problem for Mr. M60. But enemy making some mistakes. We're trying to push, and he's bouncing to the left and right, and somehow he got already 1,500 blocked, which is amazing for M60. Trust me, I don't have 1,500 blocked in my mouse sometimes, and I'm not joking. I don't. Enemy have 2 guns against 1. K91 have a great DPM and M60 have a IQ to run away. That was a great choice. He didn't stand still, and you know, after getting a few shots on K91, one of the best DPMs at tier 10 mediums, would definitely shred M60 like nothing. So we try to locate, loading dock, smart enough to actually relocate, try to get a different angle, expecting maybe enemy gonna repush him here. He's trying to get right next to Rich, so enemy will have to overpick him to actually have a shot on him. Don't forget M60 have a massive cupola, but at the same time they still have to overpick, and K91 is not the best gun depression tanks in the game, although as you can see he knows what he's doing, and K91 doing really pretty well so far. Although that's a small mistake what he's done, and he's getting trucked in the middle of open, and there is in the back a free allies who's just farming him out from the game. 5 kills and 8,000 damage, like nothing, like a champ against tier 8s. No, it's against everyone, alright? It's not only against tier 8s. Sometimes tier 8s are like a tier 10s, right? I'm not talking about XM. 9.2 thousand dealt. Contender ignoring Mr. M60, and we're finishing the game with the 6 kills and massive 9.4 thousand damage. GG M60 because he got a master game with a high caliber Top Gun Steel Wall Spartans. 9.4 thousand damage, 6 kills, 877 assistance, 1.3, almost 1.4 thousand experience, which is a huge for this tank, trust me. And of course we're losing quite a lot of credits because, well, heat rounds are quite expensive. Thanks once again Loading Dock for this beautiful game. It was amazing. Almost 10,000, well, combined it was actually. Great performance, great positioning, well played, and respect by taking M60. One of my favorite tier 10 mediums. I love it. Great play, and that's exactly what I'm talking about 3D camo. Look at this beauty tank. Look at this. Honestly, 3D camo is amazing. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you soon. GodPack is out. Bye bye.